right. So it looks like we get to see David's Mael deck again and James's Mizzix deck. Now, I got to play a couple games with James yesterday. This Mizzix deck is gross.
Right, we were playing round 2.
Mm-hmm.
David and I and James were all in the same pod. That was the he went crazy with the Sakama. Unfortunately, James was not able to go off because David would locked him down so hard. They played round 1, so he was gunning for James the whole time.
Yeah, so James's deck just wins out of nowhere. Infinite combo, you're dead. Sir Furry Fury knows. He played this deck, I believe.
Just kill it. Don't leave it.
And yeah, he's the one that taught me that Mizzix is bad.
Is he running Thousand Year Storm?
No, he elected to go with the Firemind's Insight, Reiterate, Ritual.
Okay.
Yeah, so he just makes infinite mana and then Comet Storms you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see if David's able to lock him out or fast enough or get enough removal interaction. Because his deck can be interactive, but it needs a little bit to get going.
Yeah.
Or it needs a really good draw.
That's the big problem with Mael, especially in the 1v1, is that if there's nobody else to draw heat off of you, it's real easy to get overwhelmed because everything is big.
I really need some counter spells. But it really helps.
Yeah. I mean, you had more than enough for my personal liking. You've countered some pretty critical things of mine.
Yes. Blue player always has a counter spell.
Well, he didn't have one for the Blight Steal.
I know. I almost put a Pact of Negation in there, or a Slaughter Pact or something, and I forgot to put it in.
Pact of Negation seems to be really strong in Commander.
It is very strong. Your opponent's tapped out, and you're like, I can go for my combo, and like I win this turn or I don't win.
Now, James played his very first ever Pact of Negation today in round 1.
Yes,
and
I heard this story.
Promptly forgot to pay for it.
And just lost.
Yeah, I felt really bad for him, but unfortunately, as it was explained to me, he untapped and then immediately drew a card and started playing stuff. And so there was no way to back up for it, even if his opponents wanted to.
That's unfortunate.
Remind him to pay for his pact. That being said, he didn't forget it again the rest of the day.
No,
and I doubt he'll ever forget it again.
That's true, though. It's one of those things.
Sometimes you just gotta forget one time, and
you forget one time, and you always remember.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's supposed to be said in the Gerard Butler King Leonidas voice.
Oh yeah, we've got David's hand here. We've got
David's hand is pretty good.
I have no idea what these cards are.
So we got some lands. I think that looks like a Traverse the Ulvenwald, the Thought Vessel, and a Terastodon.
Wow, that's a pretty good hand.
Yeah. So Sir Furry Fury is right. The Burn Pit is notorious. He puts not just one dice on top of his library for packs. He puts like 4 or 5.
That's it.
Just to make sure.
You might accidentally knock your dice off your deck, so you forget. But if you got 5 dice on there, you're probably not gonna forget.
Oh, James with the pre-game Leyline of Anticipation.
That could be
very powerful.
That could be really dirty real fast.
Yeah. It allows James just to play a land and say go.
Just flash everything.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on ley lines in Commander?
I think Leyline of Anticipation is very, very strong, even in Commander. Even if you don't get to cheat it into play at the beginning.
Sorry, I'm going to stop you there. We have Spiral of Canal into the Lotus one with
Lotus Bloom.
Suspend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty
it's a good turn
heavy
one.
Combo start.
Yeah.
Expect to see James maybe do some shenanigans on.
To see there's other cards in his hand, and
so this is how I died the first time playing against James yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he Leyline Anticipation, suspend Lotus Bloom at the end of my turn, and then when the Lotus Bloom came off suspend, we all died.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
David's casting Traverse the Ulvenwald. He's got no cards in the graveyard, so he's grabbing a Plains.
Yeah, Traverse the Ulvenwald is a very versatile card.
Yeah, bit of color fixing if you don't have stuff in your graveyard, but if you do, you can hit Delirium and you can grab creatures.
Or any land.
It
switches it off of just basics. Yeah, Traverse is very strong.
Which is not bad for Commander. We have some very staples lands. Temple of the False God, like David was saying earlier, to make 2 mana, and some other
Yes, Yak Yak. So, as it is right now, there are no lists.
Yeah.
No special rules. It's just whoever is standing at the end of the fight.
Super competitive 1v1 beat 'em up.
Yep. And the big difference is we got soul rings and mana vaults.
Yeah. So, we should probably finish faster than regular.
Yeah, your guys' round 1 was real quick.
Yeah. I can't believe he top decked like the Hellion, and then also top decked the Bane of Progress.
Yeah, the Hellion was real sweet.
So nasty.
We were talking about how you had blockers for the Terastodon for days.
I was so happy.
Then,
I can block Terastodon. I don't need to do anything about it.
And then the Hellion came down. And then he promptly forgot to pay the Echo.
Right.
So I was like, okay, Fox got a little bit of reprieve there. And it didn't work out that way.
Oh, that was a great Chaos Warp, though, on the Terastodon hitting a land. I was very happy.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't want a repeat of hitting that Warstorm Surge or something real bad again.
Yeah, that would have sucked. Warstorm Surge is a very powerful Magic card.
Okay. James' turn, pass.
Yeah, it looks like he played a land and passed.
David cracked a Wooded Foothills, grabbing a Sacred Foundry.
Looks like coming in to play untapped.
He's taking the shock down 27.
And I would assume he's going to play a Mael here.
I would think so.
Yeah. No better time to jam it. James only on 2. Forces him to have a very limited number of interaction spells for it.
You'll have to pardon me, Twitch viewers, if I cough.
It's okay, buddy.
Sorry.
You just brought your bubonic plague to the store. I'm going to get on an airplane after this, transfer it to all those people, and they're going to take it home with them for the holidays.
Well, as long as we know that I'm not the originator of the disease.
You're patient 0.
I'm not.
Yeah.
My mother gave it to me.
Oh, all right.
So I am...
Patient 1.
Patient 1.
And then I'll make it patient everybody.
My mom did text me that she was going to start baking, so we might have cookies.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a possibility. She's pretty great. She's been really supportive of the Magic thing recently, which is awesome. No Mael? Or is he going to play it? He's still thinking. Oh, it was a counter spell on the Mael.
Ah, gotcha.
She does know not to pass the Deadeye Navigator. Yes. Is David dead here? Can we see?
Probably soon.
Is that a?
There's a Cryptic, a Dissolve, and a Sinister Sabotage.
It's 3 counter spells.
Yeah, so James, I mean, David's not doing anything anytime soon, but James is not going to be progressing the game state here.
Well, James is going to be able to get his Mizzix out with the Bloom.
But that's a one-time use. So he's tapping 5. He's going to try to cast Mael again.
Oh, he has to crack the Bloom to counter anything else because he doesn't have mana.
Yeah, so he's going to Cryptic and counter draw, I would assume.
Yeah.
So the Bloom will get sacrificed here. And hopefully he hit himself another land. It looks like he's quite mana light at this point. That's pretty sweet Cryptic command art.
That is a nice one. Does the other one have any lightning on it? Because I know some of the blue counter spells have lightning on them, so they would count for the achievement.
No, I don't think the other one does.
I can't remember with the older.
That's a cool one. There you go. That's it just looks like it's mana coming out of the jar.
I see. Yeah. What is the symbol on Cryptic command? The swirly circly thing.
So all the commands had some weird swirly symbol-y things. I'm guessing it's Lorwyn language because they're all from the Lorwyn block.
The old Leyline of Anticipation on the speed counter spell deck. Yeah.
So he's playing. David's playing a Mirror Pool.
What does that do?
He can pay some mana to copy a spell and pay some other mana to copy a creature. I believe he has to sacrifice the Mirror Pool for either one.
And a mana vault.
Yeah.
Jake says it's a cryptic symbol. Aha.
So what about the Incendiary command? What kind of symbols on that one? It's not a good one. It's kind of a bad card.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I like the green one.
Primal command?
Primal command, yeah.
It's a pretty good one.
I've run that in Omnath.
I mean, Cryptic is far and away the best.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Profane Command is not good. Incendiary Command is hot garbage.
What is this?
That is Impulse.
Impulse. Pick one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So interestingly enough, James is playing the pre-errated version. So he gets to put 3 on the bottom of his library in any order and then shuffle his library.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But we do play by Oracle text, so he doesn't have to shuffle. But yeah, they printed it in Mirage, and it has to do with arranging the cards of your library, and then it tells you to shuffle.
Was Mirage cool. Miracle time, or was that another time?
The Miracles were Innistrad, first Innistrad.
Oh.
Mirage is old,
right,
before
and
Tempest.
Angels, right?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I think my collection only goes back to about Tempest.
Tempest is a good block.
I have some.
Mirage was the block before Tempest.
Yeah, see. My high school chemistry teacher didn't play then, so I didn't get those cards.
Ah, your high school chemistry teacher gave you his collection?
Yes, it was very cool. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Everson restored first Innistrad block.
We have cookies in about 15 minutes.
That's cool.
So, we're going to have to find a way to divvy those out. Let me go
Everybody gets one but you.
Yeah, probably. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, David casting Zakama. That's pretty good. So, it's an on-cast trigger. So, even if James were to counter it here, he's still going to get to untap his lands. So now Zakama can blow up artifacts, and I believe artifacts and enchantments, deal some damage. Has a lot of abilities. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so it's into the battlefield only if it was cast. Okay. Zakama's not one I see too often. Zakama! Ah, Sir Fury Fear, I'm so glad you watched it. Makes me happy.
Alright.
So David cast Zakama!
Oh, he cast Zakama? He had enough mana for Zakama? Oh, with the vault.
Yeah, he had a vault.
Nice.
And his first activation was to blow up the Thought Vessel.
Oh, James put a Thought Vessel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now he will be destroying the Land of Anticipation.
James didn't have counter magic?
Nah, James was, I believe, tapped out. I think he had access to one island because he played the Thought Vessel.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So now Zakama crashing in for 9. It's a big hit.
Vigilance Reach Trample.
Yeah.
Oh, James passed.
I was just gonna ask why a dinosaur has reach, but he's a really big dinosaur.
He's a really big dinosaur.
Yeah.
Are those are buildings?
Yeah, those are buildings. He's standing in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
He's like Godzilla sized.
Yeah, oh yeah. Probably bigger. And he does have 3 heads.
Yeah.
Which is just
well,
let's see.
Dissolving the Archetype of Endurance.
That's great.
It's helpful.
That's super helpful.
You definitely, I mean, Zakama's bad enough, but you don't want him to have hexproof.
Luckily, Zakama's red activated only hits creatures. Otherwise,
otherwise
James would be super dead.
James would be in a lot of trouble here. But David having the ability to increase his life totals may come into effect.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, James he's real far behind on mana. He's gonna be very hard pressed to get out of this game.
Let's go split card. Probably.
I think that's Expansion Explosion. He did kill me with that yesterday. He made me draw 2,000 cards and did 2,000 damage to me.
Just arbitrarily $2,000. 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he copied it and did it to Levi. Somebody else as well. I believe. Actually, it might have been Levi.
Field of Ruin here is actually pretty nice. You can take out one of James's duels.
Yeah, and he does only have the one. So, good old Avacyn.
Good old Avacyn.
Gonna get Sinister sabotaged.
Yeah.
Had to be done.
And a Surveil, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Take a look top card.
Definitely helps.
And bin it if it's not a land.
Yeah, so it looks like that was a... I'm not too sure what that one is.
Is that the Whir of Inventions?
Yeah, it looks like it might be Whir of Invention. I've been wrong about that card before.
Let's get the ship right. Sulphur Falls.
Yeah, so now...
I got 4.
He has the ability to cast Mizzix, but it would probably die immediately to Zakama.
Oh, yes.
I can't see David wanting to leave that card around too long at all.
David's looking good here. I mean, it is Whir.
Okay.
Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, I like it. I have it in a couple commander decks, but
Yeah.
I don't get to cast it as often as I would hope.
Blue Artifact's pretty supported. From
Yeah.
all the Ethereum guys and
I had been considering rebuilding my artifact deck to have Sai as the commander and just basically run a few blue spells and keep the bulk the same.
Sure.
Yeah. If only Tolarian Academy wasn't banned.
I think it's banned for a very good reason.
Agreed. So there's a Thran Dynamo.
It is the
4 mana tap for 3. It's got a good payoff. It's a very good card.
Whir is in the dirtily Whir Invention deck. It doesn't do anything. It like whirs for other things than it whirs for more things.
I saw a couple cool decks that ran Whir.
It's just prisons or whatever I saw. I don't know who I stopped playing it.
There was one deck I saw a couple months back. It was a Astral Cornucopia deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It had like a bunch of proliferate effects and Astral Cornucopia.
Oh, that's cool.
And just blew you out with big old X spells.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm a fan. Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked.
James is at 3.
Yeah, so James being at 3 here with a 9/9 Trampler is
David's got a Terastodon in hand. This is tough.
Yeah, I think the right call for David here is to cast it and just pop 3 lands.
All the lands.
Yeah, take away all of his blue.
Oh, this is hard to watch. Yes, take both duels, and then probably the blue land.
That looks like he's going to take the Dynamo, which is not bad either. And so it looks like James just extending the scoop. Yeah, Zakama, very powerful.
We also see the power of Terastodon with the land denial.
Yeah, 2 games in a row now for David. It's just denied his opponent resources.